In this video, we take you to Dallas, Texas and Dealy Plaza, where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated from the 6th floor of the school book depository. After that, we head to the lighter side of Dallas and the botanical gardens of Dallas known as the Dallas Arboretum. So we are starting a new segment here on the show. Basically, sometimes when we're not going to do an RV, we're just going to go to a random city and show you.
Yeah. What is that called? It's going to be...
Destination Doodles.
Yeah.
So I live in Dallas. I'm from here. You've never really seen the sights.
I've been here. We have usually a lot of stuff going on when we're here, so we don't get the time to really get to see what the city has to offer. So
you know what? I haven't done all this stuff in a long time, so we are going to take you to all the hot tourist spots in Dallas.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So right now we're waiting on an Uber. We're going to start off at the 6th floor museum. If you don't know, that is the JFK museum about the assassination here in Dallas.
Yeah. Which is, again, a historical moment in time, so I definitely want to check it out. And then we're going to head to...
we'll go see maybe the Arboretum, we'll do Clyde Park, we'll do some other stuff. But we'll kind of plan it out. Let's see how it goes.
We're going to take you guys around Dallas, which will be super fun.
Let's do it. Dallas is a sprawling metropolis with about 6.5 million people in the area. We headed downtown to Dealy Plaza. So this is Dealy Plaza. The X that's right out here signifies where Kennedy was shot. And so there's a Pruder film was shot from right up over here, behind this area over there. And then of course the grassy knoll is over there where, you know, conspiracy theorists say there was another shooter over there.
Wait, over there?
There's a grassy knoll, yeah, right over here. They say behind the fences over there, there's people watching and they thought they heard a shot come from over there. But Lee Harvey Oswald was up there on the 6th floor, which I don't believe is the top floor. I believe it's the one below the top floor. And so you can see these trees that are here right now were not, obviously not, I mean, this was 50 years ago, right? So,
it's that building right there.
Yeah, it's that building right there. That's the school, it was the school book depository. So that's like where they stored all the school books for the Dallas Independent School District. And so on the 6th floor, they made the whole floor now into a museum. You can see from the angle, like on the 6th floor shooting this way, it would have been a pretty good shot because, well, not easy, but it would have been a better shot to take because he's going away from them and they were moving at a relatively slow speed. So it's not like he had to move his gun across the way. He just kind of lined it up and kind of followed him slightly. So it was pretty, that's why they don't travel in convertibles anymore.
Yeah, well, probably the best choice to make.
Yeah. So tickets were $19 a piece. Parking's like $12. That's why we took an Uber. Number one, finding parking can be hard down here. Plus, it's going to be just as expensive to actually pay for parking down here. Dallas is a very valet-centric.
Yeah, I've realized that being here, everyone gets valet. What is that?
And nowadays, you can't buy tickets like in person anymore. You got to buy them online. Well, unfortunately, they don't allow cameras. Well, not able to record inside anyway. But we'll go get some information for you and then come back out and let you know what we found. I was not allowed to take video, but I was allowed to take stills. There was lots of information about Kennedy and his presidency. And of course, the displays gave moment-by-moment documentation of that fateful day. This is where Oswald took his shot on November 22nd, 1963. What do you think?
That was really cool. I think I obviously always watch a lot of history movies and shows, so it was cool to read a lot of it was cool to read a lot. I can't speak right now. It was cool to read a lot about what happened and who was involved, and also I like that they touched upon all the conspiracies that they have, and what about 80% of the population at the time around the 60s believed that it was all conspiracy. So a lot of people still today do. That there was a lot of evidence that was missing, and a lot of things that the CIA did that could
Yeah, not allowing the autopsy by the locals. They had, it's just kind of, yeah. I mean, personally, I think Oswald was involved. I don't think he acted alone. I think there was something else going on there, but you never know.
So, but it was really cool to just read about all the history that happened just right here, and how much of an impact he's made on like generations after that. Like what a difference he made in culture and like art and all of that. Like, which is crazy.
So it could have taken, you could spend a couple hours in there if you read every single thing, and we only were in there for about an hour maybe. About 45 minutes is how long we were in there. So, but now we are going to go to Clyde Warren Park, grab some lunch. There's plenty of other places around here, museums and stuff though. Like right across the street is the Holocaust Museum. There's the Dallas Marine.
Holocaust Museum?
Yeah. There's the Dallas World Aquarium, and then the Perot Museum, and the Dallas Art Museum. So there's a lot of museums downtown to go check out if you're really into that stuff. I don't think we have time to hit everything. Maybe we'll hit some more stuff later in the week.
Yeah, I would love to. The aquarium.
So now we're going to go to Clyde Warren Park, which is like a big park downtown. They covered up an old highway and put grass and stuff on top of it. So kind of cool spot.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
We hailed another Uber, and it was only about a 10-minute ride over to Clyde Warren Park.
So this is Clyde Warren Park. Actually, so there's a highway that runs underneath all this. So they capped it all off, put grass on it, and so now it is a park space. They have a little amphitheater here for, they'll have concerts and stuff here, and DJ events and stuff like that. During the, they have the summer concert series and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
I think these all used to be restaurants across the way. Now there's only one of them open, Mi Cocina. It's a decent little Mexican food place. But I guess most of these closed down due to COVID.
Probably.
Because there was like Lark in the park and a bunch of other stuff. But now you got all these food trucks right here.
Yeah, we're gonna do some food trucks today.
So I think those look better than these.
All right, let's do it.
Down there. Kind of the cool thing too is like right across the street is the National Sculpture Center, and then the Dallas Museum of Art right across the street as well. Oh my God. Gyros. She acquired a taste for gyros.
No!
She wants more Greek food. We just came from there. And then we got fruit bowls. Okay, so what are we gonna decide? What do you want? Either Greek, or I'm either down for Greek or barbecue.
Being in Texas, we opted for barbecue. After that, we headed to the Rustic, which is a great place to cool off with an adult beverage.
I didn't mind coming to Gauntlet. Whatever. It's probably better than yours anyway.
Rustic is owned by musician Pat Green and is a great place to catch live music on the weekends. Properly cooled off, we headed to another Dallas landmark and the Dallas Arboretum.
All right, welcome to the Dallas Arboretum Botanical Gardens. I've never been here. I've lived here my entire, well, not my entire life, half my life, never been. Tickets were about $18 a person. So we're gonna go around and check stuff out.
Flowers and gardens and all this beautiful stuff. That's cool. Rice paper plant.
Squirrels and the bunnies here so far are not very afraid of people.
The Dallas Arboretum is 66 acres located on the shore of White Rock Lake.
Just enjoying a nut. You're dirty, Bobby.
No, you the viewer.
You, the viewer, are dirty. Both of you.
So you can imagine all the wedding photography and all the weddings that happen here in this place. I mean, it's very beautiful. I imagine it costs a lot of money to get married here though.
I'm not usually the one who acts out. All those crazy little things we all kind of dream about. A good thing we are running out of sunlight.
I can't believe I had never actually been to the Dallas Arboretum before. I was really impressed with the place.
Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause I sure put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things
They call these the color gardens, and you can tell why. Just look at all these colors.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Beautiful, absolutely. And these peacocks, I'm
Looks
assuming?
like peacocks.
Yeah, peacocks. Not real peacocks. Real peacocks are annoying. They look pretty, but they're very annoying. I lived in a compound in Nigeria for a year with, no, 4 years. 4 years with peacocks, and they're very annoying.
That's the animal you take after. A
Oh,
peacock.
a peacock, yeah.
You wanna drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I.
Can't believe I've never been here. I mean, this place blows me away. Like, I had no idea it was this elaborate in here and this much just going on.
Doesn't feel like you're in Dallas.
Right. I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk in and see a garden. Okay, but this is way more than some garden. This is amazing.
This is just a lot of architecture and gardening combined,
Yep.
and just how well they did it, and how many, all these different plants you see, and
I just think about how much this cost. I mean, it's got to
it's
cost
so
a
beautiful and peaceful. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't hear any traffic.
fortune. Yeah.
You walk around. There's so many places to sit. You can have a picnic here. There's
Yeah.
a restaurant here. You can even have a wedding here.
Yeah.
Which I would definitely have a wedding here. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And just like all the different exotic plants they have,
Yeah.
and how well they're planted. I mean, just the way, like, I don't know.
So that's the DeGaulier house. Pretty interesting. It was donated to the estate in 1972. House was built in the 1940s. Probably, it's pretty ritzy back then. I'm sure it still is.
How did the trees grow like this?
Well, I mean, they're just they're pruned that way, right?
Oh, okay.
So these crepe myrtles naturally kind of go out and get wider. Crepe myrtles, whatever. And then, they just kind of prune them. Long time. I mean, these crepe myrtles are, oh man, 15, 20 years old probably.
They leak sap.
You can, if you stand under a crepe myrtle, you can feel them.
It's falling on me right here.
Yeah, like that's why you don't want to park your car under a crepe myrtle. They drip their sap, and you can feel it. It feels almost like rain. Well, yeah, but I mean, like if you park your car under one, it looks like, oh, it's awful. The tame bunny.
No. Okay. Goodbye.
So what were you expecting, and is it even, what is it, how does it relate?
I mean, I was expecting a garden like this, but I didn't realize how big it was and how much plant life there was. So many different types of, I don't know the word, like different types of breeds of plants. Breeds, not breeds. Variety of plants, but it's really beautiful.
Worth it?
Worth it.
I agree. If you're going to come to Dallas, this is probably a must stop. I mean, you can just take an hour, walk through it. Pretty nice.
If you really want to show your support and help contribute to the channel, you can click the join button and become a member of the channel. You get loyalty badges that show up every time you make a comment.